So one of the genuine concerns I've got, given that the law is going to change in 2025 regarding Section 8. Section 8 is basically when your tenant is not paying, and well, first of all, you have to wait right now, as it stands, 8 weeks before you can serve a Section 8 notice. And the idea being that, then you go to court, you get possession order, you pay thousands of pounds, you lose 2 months rent, and then maybe 2 more months to get to court, and then evict another 2 months. So you're looking at 6 months worth of rent. Let's say the average rent is £600. You're looking at £3,600 of rent loss, plus let's say another £1.5 for lawyers and court fees. So you're looking at about £5,000 already. That's one tenant not paying for 8 weeks, and then you have to evict them. Then next year, the law is being touted to change from 8 weeks to 13 weeks notice. So somebody can now not pay you, or will not pay you for 13 weeks, which is 3 months and 1 week, which is ridiculous, before you can serve the notice. And even more ridiculous now is the proposal that they are actually going to say if somebody then comes on the 13th week and pay 1 week, it resets the clock again, which is ridiculous. I mean, if that's not a gaming process that not everybody, some tenants will use, and actually what will happen is market will dictate that landlords will not be renting to people who don't earn enough money, because the minute you think this potential tenant could stop paying, you're just not going to take them. And I think this is where a market failure will happen, and tenants who are on the cusp of affordability will not get access to properties. And already we speak to a lot of landlords, and they say they use a two to three times rent to see whether that person is earning that level of earning. So let's say the rent's £1,000. They will look to see whether the tenant is actually earning about £3,000 per month to be able to afford the £1,000 a month rent. Now you fast forward that to next year, 2025, you can see, and we are already looking at a situation where a tenant who earns, instead of £3,000, £2,000 will never get a look in to a property that's worth £1,000, and that will be what the market will dictate based on the housing policy that's coming in. So, what do you think about it? I mean, what are you concerned about this new Section 8 proposal? Can we do something about it? We are talking to the NRLA. We need to put pressure on government as well to actually say, this is not sensible. Let alone the fact that there's no court system that's able to deal with these issues. We really need to find a fix about this.